Okay, I'm going to show you how to swap out clothes here. This lady here was prompt with a burlap sack shirt, so I wanted to put some kind of dress or a wedding dress on her. So the prompt has to be changed. If you see up here, I have the wedding dress right here. I put the two plus signs on the white to emphasize that I want it white, because that's a drastic change. And we're going to generate 4 images, and the noise strength is going to be a factor. We're going to start at 0.07, and we're going to go ahead and generate. And the things I'm keeping an eye on is I want to keep somewhat of a structure of what we got here, the shape. So if that gets too far out of whack, you'll have to lower this. Okay, I want our arms kind of the shape. Basically, really the body, to tell you the truth. So we'll let it go through here. Okay, you can see her hands are looking pretty much the same. I'm coming up with some white and some different darker ones because that's in the prompt. So I'll let it finish here. I'm not worried about the background whatsoever. See, you can see her, even her hands are messed up. I'm not worried about it. I just want to get a white dress. I have one over here already I made up, and this is what I came up with, basically the same thing I'm doing. So basically what I want to do is come down here to the control adapters and use the IP adapter. It's set to face by default. We want to set it to IP adapter plus SD15, and we're going to drag this all the way over here. Now these settings you can mess with later, the weight, and also the this here you can the denoise are probably the two main things that you need to pay attention to. Basically how the weight works is more it's to the left, it focuses more on the prompt, more to the right focuses more to the image, pointing towards the image. So with that said, I need to send this to Unified Canvas and on this image here. So for me to do that, because I don't have no options here, or I can right click this and send to Unified Canvas, and we get something like this. So I got to bring that up. I got to press some hotkeys here. Alright, now I want to move this boundary box here, and I drag it down. I'm not going to do the arms, okay? I want to just focus here, and we're going to make sure on the mask layer. Then we're going to select the brush here, and I want to kind of like drag in this area right here. Since the hands got kind of messed up right here, we'll see if we can regenerate some better hands. Alright, now we'll just go through here. And we'll just finish up here. I know I can make my draw size bigger to speed it up, but time I reach up there, I'll already be done. Alright, now that I'm done, I don't have to be very accurate. I'm generating 4 images, and let's see what this 7 does. And if we go back here, where is it? Up here, and we're going to be using this right here with IP adapter plus, and we're going to generate something. Now you may not get what you want, and you're going to sit here and probably try again and retry. The only thing that we're worried about is getting a dress on there. Don't matter if it looks bad or not. Sometimes it'll come up and it'll look perfect, and sometimes it just won't look good at all. But we need to apply at least a dress on there the first time, even if the hands are messed up. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. You can see I'm keeping the tattoo on the arm, keeping the background. And it's about done here. I like the shirt over. I like the I like the hair coming down. See, the hands are messed up here. I'm not worried about the hands. That can be fixed when we regenerate. Now we can cycle through these by pressing the arrow key and see which one we like the best. I don't want to look too bad. Hands a little messed up. Not too bad. I'm going to switch back here. And I'll stick with that one. If you want to see a before and after, select the right here, show results. That's all we got to do. And like I said, you can mess with these settings here. And we're going to press accept, press enter here. And we can regenerate that, and that will try to help fix anything like the hands or anything. So if we try this again, we may need to adjust this setting. Normally down here, you can mess with it, but by default, I kind of left it like that. It seems to work pretty good. I focus more up here. It don't matter, whatever you prefer. I'll pause the video here till it finishes up. Okay, it's finished. We can cycle through here, see what we like. The hands are behind here. It don't look too bad. Hands are messed up. And sometimes this takes a couple tries, and you'll end up getting what you want. So I'll Shift H, hide the boundary box, Shift C to hide the mask. Then you come up with something like that. Then you can save to the gallery. Even though I generated this dress in here, you could probably you can import a dress that you like, and it'll probably also work too. So if we come back here, and I'll do the one that I let's see, I did earlier. This is the one I already did earlier, but it's very similar to what I did before. So I think it was one of these up here. So anyway, this is you can see this is this example. Kept the tattoos on the arm, kept the background, kept the tattoos, and changed it just to the dress, and that's pretty good. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do to this, and I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. And another thing is, you notice basically on the left hand, it really fixed it from the one on the left, the original, to the the finished one right here. It fixed it. Now I just brought it over here in image to image so you can compare it. And remember, it's got to be an IP adapter plus, not the face. And there's the image I used for that. I don't know if I mentioned this, when I was generating these, this seed needs to be off right here. And also, even though that I've changed this out, probably if I didn't even have some of this in it, it would probably still work. But adding this will help, because like I said, if you come down here, it focuses more on the prompt. If you move it to the left, and more to the right, more on the image. When you're in unified canvas, if you set this too high, and what it'll try to do in the mask area, it'll try to put this whole image, so where her shirt's at, you might see her head in there, so be careful. Normally by default it's okay, but if you start seeing a face showing up on her shirt, it's probably because you got it too much focused on this image, and you need to either back off or set it default, whatever you choose to do.